getting late. He said you better put the last one down. But mind you, dog, says it's 8:30. You better get your feet on the ground. My old dog got to learn.
Greetings, GarageBand lovers. I'm Ron Ward, and from Ho Chi Minh City, this is GBU Live, the midweek live stream show all about showcasing songs made in GarageBand. How about that? Are you in the right place? Some guy's going, oh man, I thought this was the Garage Owners Association. How you doing out there? Glad to see everybody. I mean, let's just jump into the chat right away because I saw everybody pop up as soon as I started streaming. How is everyone? Jade Starr, our moderator, good evening to you, my dear. Alan Abrams, Mark Tanner, hello, my friends. And I don't know who this guy Ron Ward is. John David Lees, who has the track on the show tonight. Such a great show. I mean, as we're chatting here, I'm going to talk about the show. A number of new tracks, including by our friend from New Zealand, Glenn Clark. I don't know what to say about him. I can't figure out if he's insane or a genius. He's an insane musical genius. Glenn Clark, glad you could be with us. Yes, Jude Capana, good to see you here, my brother. Hey, so send me a track, man. As always, I always get Jude's tracks during the show. Yeah, so it's good. And I've heard almost all of them that he sends me for the show. I think there was one that I might have, let go. Most of the songs on this show I have heard before, or even previously, right before the show, as we're saying hello to Tom Caraher, Papa Tom. Alan Abrams is with us. And, yes, did I see Gregory O'Sullivan's name? Yes, there we go. So, I think that's just about it. Talk about the show just a little bit. I'm so sorry to hear about the death of Charlie Watts. I mean, there's been a lot of death and destruction this year, and I don't want to say anybody's more important than anyone else, but old Charlie, man, put down a lot of great beats for a lot of songs. Yes, he did. And as Clint Kelleher of Phantom Agents shows up, I mean to say that there he is, and he's got a track on the show tonight, along with, he's got his band members too, and I have a note about that when we play that song. And Tom Caraher confirms that all geniuses are insane. Okay, so I'm going to open the show in a minute here with a song that Brian Bigler and I did under the guise of Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard, a cover of a Stones song, Just for Charlie. Really, man, it hurts my heart. So hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, Joe Glenn. Good to see you here. And so let's just go to the first song as people are starting to congregate here. And you've heard the song before, and you may have even heard this particular version of the song before, though you may not have. But here's to good old Charlie. Right. No audio. Hold on a second. Okay. I will play this over in a second. Let me see what I have going on. It's probably this. Let's see now. Stand by with me, folks, just for a second as I try to get this Stone song going on for you. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Well, let me know if you guys hear audio, because I am not hearing audio on this. Sorry for my technical difficulties. It does happen sometimes. Let me see. Why would I not be hearing this? Okay. Sorry, folks. Still trying to get this audio. Yeah, sorry. Working through the audio right here. We're going to figure it out. Thank you for letting me know there's no audio. I am at a loss right now to see why. Hold on a second. There we go. Just joking.
Turn
Yeah, I guess we did think the Stones were invincible. I mean, people make jokes about it, but damn, Charlie. I mean, he had a good run, that's for sure. Um, and as you see behind me, the list of songs for tonight. Uh, Rest in peace, Charlie Watts. You will be missed. Okay. So, hope everybody's still doing okay out there. We've got a great show, as you see. I stuck that Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard song in there at the last moment. The real opening song is the next song after that, Josh Gates. And on and on there with Clint Kelleher, who was with us here in the stream. Glenn Clark, also here. And just a lot of great tracks. So if you're here with me, and I'm glad some people are still here with me after my little audio glitch. And Mark Tanner said, hey, take a breath. And Jade knows I always have to take a lot of breaths on my shows. But it never gets me down. You know why? 'Cause I got new bling, man. Check it out. I know people are going, oh, Ron's branding is going to hell. But I thought it was getting a little stagnant, and I don't want to take it too far. There was one logo I released over the last couple of days that I had to rescind because it looked too nice, man. And I told Jade it looked like I was trying to sell people fried chicken or something. So I took that one away, and then I kind of moved them around. And I'll tell you how I came up with the logo. Oh, here's Moon. I'll tell you how I came up with the logo that I released today when I get to the Jade Star portion of the show. Okay, say hi, Moon. You can come in and out as you like, buddy. Okay? And if you want to hear some great indie music from the homegrown indie music community, stick around and listen to GBU live. Let's go on to this Josh Gates track. And I got this out of Create, Record, and Release on Facebook. So here you go, Josh Gates, Upside Down.
Can you see where you are? You feel stuck in a maze. You haven't gone very far, but you keep running this race. When we're upside down and we can't get out of this endless cycle we breathe. When we're upside down and we can't get out of our harsh reality. It's hard keeping your balance when the ground is shaking below. You're twisting and turning, spinning out of control. The whole world is burning, but does anyone know? When we're upside down this endless cycle we breathe. When we're upside down and we can't get out of our harsh reality. We're upside down and we can't get out of this endless cycle we breathe. When we're upside down and we can't get out of our harsh
Josh Gates with Upside Down. He called my attention to that track, and I said, oh, hell yeah, I'll play that. It's great. Great stuff by Josh Gates. And where's Ron? There he is. The next track is by Clint Kelleher. And he's got himself a little band going on, does Clint. And Clint is AKA his band name, Phantom Agents, hangs out over at Real Talk Radio on Facebook. So, okay, well, Mark Tanner, thanks. Sorry about the little thing in the beginning, but happens once every time, dude. So anyhow, John David Lee said of Josh Gates' song that it's a good mix. And that's what I like about the audience to this show and to Pete's shows and to, Jade's shows, is people know what a mix is, Okay. And here's Clint right here in the chat. And, it's a good track. Clint and his band. Well, let me read this first. That's what I was intending to do in the beginning. It says he has a female singer, and he sings as well, and his rapper Crackles are the Phantom Agents. It's a Sydney 3-piece currently, but it's been up to 7 pieces at a time for gigs. So I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Lil McDonald on vocals is the vocalist for this one, along with Clint, with Crackles, the rapper. All right. So let's go ahead and rock it before any further talk. Fancy Free.
Fly
Clint Kelleher and his band, Phantom Agents, there with, yes, Fancy Free. And as we find, where are we now? There we are. Okay. Cool track. Clint had a track called Beatbox a few weeks back that I played on the show several times. Great stuff, great dance music. Kudos to you and your band, my friend. And what do we have here next? Okay, so Glenn Clark dropped a new track 2 weeks ago called Rattlesnake. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, I know you remember it. Most of you here on this show are going to remember that. And there he is right there, rocking out in New Zealand. Yep, that's him, Glenn Clark. 2 weeks ago had a hit with Rattlesnake. Oh, well, it was a hit on my shows at least. I think it was a hit on Pete's show. And I think it might have been a hit on Metalhead Hippie show. And the song that he dropped 2 days ago got played on Metalhead Hippie earlier. So Metalhead Hippie scooped me on one of my own most usual suspects. But not to be undone, we have that track here tonight by Glenn Clark. The new one. Right here. Don't hit the outro, Ron, because that'll make you end the show. Okay, right here. Here we go. The new one by Glenn Clark. You Can't See Me. And let's just check it out. We'll talk about it after.
So here we stand, stare at the world, chaotic and strange. Beware of the signs, a planet destroyed. Life is unraveling, it's a dangerous game you can't ignore. If I can't see you, you can't see me. If I can't see you, you can't see me. Deny all you want, but life has a funny way of making you change. So you'd better evolve. Bury your head, black out the media, the ignorant bliss of the inflexible brain. If I can't see you, you can't see me. If I can't see you, you can't see me. Open your eyes, no time for complacency. What used to be yours will never be mine. Swallow the truth. Life is an attitude. If together we change, we can maybe live on and on and on and on. If I can't see you, you can't see me. If I can't see you, you can't see me. If I can't see you, you can't see me. If I can't see you, you can't see me.
I'm not going to ask how many times that you had to do it, man. It just wouldn't be right. I think that has to be a trade secret. But the fact that you solved the Rubik's Cube while singing a music video in under 3 minutes or whatever that was, something like that. You actually did it. And I knew when I saw the video that it wasn't a fake because I'm friends with Glenn on Facebook and he's been doing it. I have amazing friends. And what a great track. Well recorded. Everything recorded in GarageBand. And everybody, this is a GarageBand show, although sometimes non-GarageBand stuff creeps in. As we say hi to Metalhead Hippie, I think he's some non-GarageBand stuff, but he's always totally welcome on the show. Hey to you, we were talking about you earlier and that you had played Glenn's song on your show already, so you scooped me. All right, that's cool though, because I said we're going to play it anyway. And we did. Thanks for being here. And woo! Okay, let's go down here and do that. Thanks to Jude Capana for still being with me here. And as usually happens, Jude, oh wait, here we go. 20 takes, says Glenn. 20 takes on the song You Can't See Me, or the video for it. He's released his trade secret here on GBU Live on the 25th of August. As Saigon is still in lockdown, Ron can't get a haircut, and my clippers are broke. So, you know, you guys are just going to have to live through my beard with me here until we get unlocked over here in Ho Chi Minh City. But we're good. We're all okay, as Thomas Amis is still here saying hi to Thomas Gillane. Hi, Thomas. I haven't seen you for a while, but I do have a track from you on the show this evening. Mark Tanner's still here with us, as is Metalhead Hippie. And, oh yeah. So let's just get back to it, Ron. I don't know. I was taking kind of a detour, but over at Real Talk Radio on Facebook, there's a guy called Peabody, and he's the creator of that little creative project over there. It's a conglomerate of brains that produce stuff related to home music shows, you know, like some podcasts and Spotify playlists and YouTube playlists, all of home recordists, all of indie music home recorders. I don't mean this kind of recorder. Did anybody ever play one of those? So, I digress. RTR is a cool place. A lot of music over there. Check it out. Mr. Peabody is a hip-hop artist. Came out with a new track this week called Baby Girl. And we're on Spotify. I'm going to rock that right now. Mr. Peabody. Let's get it.
Baby girl, you were mine in my old days. Needing you in the 90s, you all day. Even you didn't write it ain't okay. Really try, take your time, take it slow, baby. Only thing I wanna die from is old days. This time if you lie, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. Girl, from the way you calling me, whenever you would fall in, I would fall with you just to set you free. True, said that you would never leave. Suddenly you're running from the problem. Girl, I know you don't wanna mess with me. Girl, it's like you never hear the phone. Why I gotta call on you if you're really true? Just tell me, are you on your own? I just wanna know, girl, is it girl, you were mine in my old days. Needing you in the night, need you all day. Leaving you, it ain't right, it ain't okay. Really try, take your time, take it slow, babe. Only thing I wanna die from is old age. This time if you lie, there ain't no way.
Now when we see each other, Botox, pretend face, EKG, baby, I can see your heart shake. I remember when I swept you off your feet, levitate. Nowadays when we converse, all we do is hesitate. I done been a lot of places, but I never been this place. Feeling so displaced, doomsday, counting days in May. I ain't Nostradamus, but I know cause and effect. You deserve the world and you got nothing at best. So who am I to cry over spilled milk? You never got return on invest. Face it, you're toxic, you're deaf. So don't say nothing, keep it in your head. Don't chase after, let her leave it said. Eternalize the pain, let it bleed inside your chest. The girl deserves the world, then dog, you ain't it. So man up and let her make her exit. You had your chance, dog, and now that chance is ending.
Baby girl, you were mine in my old days. Needing you in the night, need you all day. Leaving you, it ain't right, it ain't okay. Really try, take your time, take it slow, babe. Only thing I wanna die from is old days. This time if you lie, there ain't no way. Baby girl, you were mine in my old days. Needing you in the night, need you all day. Leaving you, it ain't right, it ain't okay. Really try, take your time, take it slow, babe. Only thing I wanna die from is old days. This time if you lie, there ain't no way.
All right, nice guitar solo, Prince style at the end there too of that Mr. Peabody song, Baby Girl. And thanks for letting us play your stuff over here on the Indie Music Live channel, Mr. Peabody, and a lot of folks from RTR coming up. Here we have another track from an RTRer who also hangs out in the GarageBand users group. But, you know, as this is a GarageBand show, although you don't have to use, you know, or make songs or own GarageBand to listen to the show, all you have to do is like music that's made in GarageBand. And I think that, you know, everybody here digs all the music on this show, and as well as on Pete's show, and I dare say on Metalhead Hippie Show, there are songs made in GarageBand too, like Glenn Clark's, right? So, one thing that's kind of a sore spot with GarageBand iOS users that gets discussed in that group a lot, in the GarageBand users group, is the tones and the capabilities of the touch guitars in iOS, you know, GarageBand. And everybody has used them, everybody's familiar with them, but some folks and members in that group, and I've, you know, I've found some other ones too, who make a mastery of playing the touch guitar in GarageBand, and some very prolific as well, and some not on the show tonight, which I'll feature later. But what I'll do right now is, I see Rick Lisk is, man, I was gonna play, I know, here we go. I was gonna play Maze Music Lab song, after Peabody, but before Rick List. But now what I'm going to do is play Rick List since I'm already on a roll and Jude's with us. He's going to have to sit through it anyway. And we know we got a song from Jude coming too of Mason Music Lab, and it's a good one. So just sit tight. I know I'm going on kind of long about this one, but this is a cool new track by Rick Lisk. He'll end up posting it in the GBU, I'm sure, but he sent this to me, and GarageBand guitar. And another thing about Rick, he's just a prolific songwriter in GarageBand iOS, and this is one that he came up with that I think everybody can relate to. Bald Like Fudd, featuring Dallin Wright, who's another member in GBU. Let's see. Make sure that plays. Okay. Here it is. He sent it to me as a screen recording. It's probably playing. Hold on a second. You have to hear it from the beginning. Okay. Here we go. Rick Lisk.
Luckily, rabbit, gonna get you good. Got my hat on backward, gonna get you good. Got my gun. You can't run from me, you can't run from me. Always gonna find your cousin, hunting, she's a bitch. Got my gun, 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 got my gun. Short and chubby, all right, bud. Like a little piggy, been swimming in the mud. Got 2 jobs to support that habit, 'cause life ain't cheap when you're hunting fucking rabbits.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Short and chubby, all right, bud. Like a little piggy, been swimming in the mud. Short and chubby, all right, bud. Like a little piggy, been swimming in the mud. Short and chubby, all right, bud. Like a little piggy that's swimming in the mud. Got 2 jobs to support that habit, 'cause life ain't cheap when you're hunting fucking rabbits. Short and chubby, all right, bud. Like a little
Rick Lisk with Dallin Wright on the rapping part, and I thought it was typical brilliant Rick Lisk. And one of the first guys that ever made me think I might be able to rap, you know. And I actually have a rap coming out on just a little short one on a portion of a Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard song, which you'll hear coming soon, actually. And I should talk about SSBB a little bit during the show, but not right now. We'll check the chat. I know one of these times I'm going to hit that outro, and then it'll be bye-bye birdie. So how cool was that, Rick, using old Warner Brother cartoons audio clips from Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd in his song? Kick ass. I love it. It's Ron Reddy. Yes, I had a little accident today working around the house. It's very hazardous. Okay, I'm glad you're having fun, Joe, because I always do, and that's all it's about. If it wasn't fun for, let's see, 13, 14 of us, I wouldn't do it. I always have fun even if it's only 3 or 4. So, having checked out the chat, Glenn Clark said he thought Rick Lisk was the king of the iOS GarageBand guitar, but some would differ. Ben Wells, over from RTR and now quite a long-standing member of GBU as well, has a different style of playing the GarageBand guitar, and it's pretty kick-ass, I must admit, but I like them both equally. And here we go. Check it out. He's on his phone. Ben has the stage name of Me, Myself, and iPhone, and he plays only on iPhone, everything but the guitars and everything. So here we go. It's a GarageBand show, and by God, we're going to play stuff made in GarageBand. Here you go with Me, Myself, and iPhone. It's a long intro. There you go. He says crank it. right, Ben Wells, me, myself, and iPhone. Quite a prolific GarageBand iOS guitar maker of covers and originals. He does both varieties. And it's all good stuff. Check him out here on, the Facebook groups of GBU and RTR, and dig it. Okay, so somebody might say, whatever. So some guy plays on his iPhone. Who cares? It sounds pretty good, but who cares? I'll tell you who fucking cares. Real people, real music, baby. That's what this is all about. And this show and this community and this movement is about people saying, I don't have to listen to what they've shoved down my fucking throat anymore. I'm sorry. Just let it all come out. I think as my beard grows longer since I lost my clippers, I borrowed them to somebody. I lent them, and that it doesn't look like they're coming back to me. So now I'm in lockdown. I can't get another pair until afterwards. So I'm going to start looking like Metalhead Hippie here pretty soon. You might not be able to tell us apart after a couple of weeks, other than we got different bling. Cha-ching! Oh, man. I love joking around. Okay. Thanks, Ben Wells. And now we've come to that portion in our show where we have 2 tracks from, Ben Wells, man. Ben Wells, I'm sorry. I didn't quite get completely into that intro. So here's Ben himself from Me, Myself, and iPhone. Yeah, Wolfman Ron. I thought about that too. Oh, Wolfman Jack was big when I was a kid. Oh, nothing wrong with that there, brother. Okay. Let's see here. So welcome, Ben. We just played your song, man. And everybody dug it. And we played one from Rick List too, another great GarageBand guitarist. And I'm sure Rick will catch the replay. I know he will, because he always does. Okay. Alrighty. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. And I'm just going to go on to the next portion of the show, like I said, which is where I played 2 songs in a row from a member of the community who just happens to be a pretty prolific member right about now. A lot of people are familiar with the name Kev Hart, both from his Metal Shack music projects, which are solo mostly, and you try to get something completely out. Collaborations with Jade Starr and others on Metalhead Hippie Show quite a few times, as well as on this show quite often in the recent weeks, as he always tips me off on his songs. And today Kev tipped me off on 2 of them, and it shows how his style is recognizable, but he can really kind of edge into different genres on different songs. So, as Metalhead Hippie says, oh yeah, let's get to this double heart on GBU Live for the 25th of August 2021. And the first track is accompanied, well, they both have YouTube videos, but this first track, Zero, has a completely developed music video to accompany it, and so it's ready for prime time. by everybody. The second one is Ron Reddy, but he said he just finished writing it. He wanted to send it to me to see what I thought. I thought it kicked ass, so he made a little video for it. So let's go for it with the first track, Zero by Kev Hart. Oh, new Kev Hart. And what a great track it was. And an appropriately shocking heavy metal video. I'd say that was appropriately shocking. And it shows the metal side of Kev, and we've heard the softer side of Kev here on this station, this channel here on Homegrown Indie Music Live, previously GBU Indie Music Live, for a very short period of time. Kev Hart has a softer side, believe it or not, and this next one is not quite acoustic soft, but it's, softer than the one you just heard. Gets into a little bit of a different genre of rock than metal. So let's check him out here. Thanks for sending me this one this morning, Kev. The Enemy by Metal Shack.
Dust and bones are left behind. What remains of you? Empty chairs and letters here to haunt them in their sleep. Take away all that's sacred, all that ever mattered to you. No one answered when you cried, and that's what's here for me. You wouldn't break away too far. We couldn't end on this, but it seems we are. When the night comes and the lights are down, we fall into each other's arms. We couldn't break away too far. A promise that's broken is a promise missed. And if you wouldn't lie, then you wouldn't live. These devil's wings or this devil's kiss. Sit beside me one more time and lose yourself. Be denied the warmth of your touch, for this enemy has spelled. Don't let me down, I'm not your enemy, your enemy. It starts to falter and haunt you again. You can't break away, I'm not your enemy, you're the enemy. Take away your sins and fight it, fall it, fight it. These devil wings. Don't let me down, I'm not your enemy, your enemy. It starts to falter and haunt you again. You can't break away, I'm not your enemy, you're the enemy. Take away your sins and fight it, fall it, fight it. These devil wings.
Right on. Kev Hart with a double header there. Two Kev Hart song for one. And yeah, definitely showed the softer side, although there was a rock edge to it. I'd say it was a rock ballad, you know. I think if you sold that to Bon Jovi, he'd be as big as you someday. Oh, yeah. So, here's Ben Wells saying everything sounds great on that one. Thank you very much. Rick Lisk here with us now. He missed himself. I played a track from Rick earlier which had some Elmer Fudd references in it. Everyone dug it. Rest assured, you have to watch the replay now. Okay. Okay. So, having done that little thing, let me come to the Jade Star portion of the show. Well, I watched this morning, and if you don't know about Jade Star's channel, well, go over to my channel if you can't find it anywhere else, and check her out right here. She's in my cool people list right there, as is Metalhead Hippie there, Real Talk Radio, and there they all are right there. And check out Jade. She does a daily variety show, a tech variety show, and a lot of tutorials on there. And I saw this one this morning, and it was cool. It's in my list over here. And here you go. She is showing you how to use the app Toon Camera to make cartoons of yourself or of photos. And this is on her show, How to App on iOS. Check it out.
So it's only $1.99, yeah? Only $1.99. So nice and cheap, nothing that's going to break the bank, $2. So we've got 3 apps that we're going to look at this week. And then at the end of these, so we've got Toon Camera today, then we've got Brushstrokes tomorrow, we've got Paper Camera on the day after, and then finally wrapping up with LumaFusion, we're going to look at blending video techniques and photography techniques within LumaFusion. And we're going to take these examples that we make from these 3 days of these apps and blend these all together to make something interesting. And you guys are going to help me with this. So as I said, Toon Camera is $1.99, cheap as chips. So, oh yeah, let's have a look at it. Let's so what I'll do is first we'll open it up and show you this off the bat. There we are. Oh my God, look at that. So basically what this is.
Okay, so go and follow that link and watch Jade's show on how to use Toon Camera, right? And so here I am, right when her show is coming out, saying I need a cartoonified picture of myself for the new logo I was making. And I did I did a whole bunch of them, and they all sucked. And then I saw that Jade, because I always especially review her channel right before my 2 shows, you know, and there it was, you know, that she was talking about this. And so I downloaded it, and so here now I can go, oh my God, I'm a fucking cartoon, get me out. Okay, but I did the whole thing, and then I made a cartoon of myself, and then I have another program here called let's see, Logoist 4, and that explains the current bump in my bling is this Logoist 4, where I can make, you know, these things. And I had a different one. It was cool, but it wasn't as cool as this. I mean, so you can, it's like most of them, but I mean, these presets are freaking great. Hopefully it won't kill the live stream of me doing this, but you ask for color suggestions after you make a see, it's thinking there, and then it, gives you a bunch of suggestions. You can take them or leave them and mess with them. So it's brilliant, and I had fun, but I didn't have, one with my face in it, and because I couldn't make a cool enough cartoon until I saw Jade's thing, and then let's see, I'll show you what I ended up doing. Well, it's right here up in the corner. I'll just open it up. See that? See that cartoon right there? I learned how to do that on Jade Starr's channel about 4 hours ago. Or it might have been a little bit longer than that. And then I stuck it in Logoist 4. So it's cool. So that took up some of my time. And Brian Bigler's watching the show going, yeah, see that, man? You should have been making tracks for Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard. And I do. I'm working on quite a few of those, even as we speak. It seems like I'm here live streaming, but actually what I'm doing is working on a bass line for Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard. So anyway, that was my Jade Star portion of the show. Let me check the chat, as I've kind of left it go for too long. Yes. Yeah, there's Jade. I think here's Moon coming in and out, my little poodle. And yeah, thanks for that, Jade. Always cool to watch your show, and go check out Jade's show, especially if you want to make videos, because she's doing video productions this week, or tutorials on video productions, and she's doing video productions. Okay, so, and Thomas Gillane says that there's this site, Coolers, where you can find an infinite combination of colors that mix well. Cool, that's great. I love stuff like that. And, someday I'll have enough money to pay for a subscription to Photoshop. But right now, I'm using Logoist 4, baby. Okay. Let's, I hope Dominic Torregrossa is still listening. I know he was driving on the way to somewhere. Let's check him out. And so I'll play his song while he's hopefully still tuned in and still driving. He did a cover of Bob Seger's We've Got Tonight. Where's he? There he is. And since he's in the stream and people in the stream get a certain amount of priority on tracks played, plus I know he's driving, I want him to be able to relax after he hears his song, so he can pay attention to the road. Okay, so here we go. We've Got Tonight. He gave it to me on SoundCloud.
I know it's late. I know you're weary. I know your plans don't include me. Still, here we are, both of us lonely, longing for shelter from all that we see. Why should we worry? No one will care, girl. Look at the stars so far away. We've got tonight. Who needs We've got tonight, babe. Why don't you stay? Why don't you stay? Why don't you stay? Deep in my soul, I've been so lonely. All of my hopes are fading away. I've longed for love like everyone else does. No, I keep searching even after today. So here it is, girl. I set it on now. Here we are, babe. What do you say? We've got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? We've got tonight, babe. Why don't you stay? Hey, why don't you stay? Why don't you stay? I know it's late, I know you're weary. I know your plans that don't include me. But here we are, both of us lonely. Both of us lonely. We've got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? Let's make it last. Let's find the way. Please turn out the lights. Come take my hand now. We've got tonight, babe. Why don't you stay? We've got tonight, baby. Why don't you stay? Stay here with me.
Dominic Torgrosa with We've Got Tonight. Excellent track. And I can just imagine Dom, you know, sitting somewhere after a romantic dinner with his soon-to-be bride, playing that to her, you know. I bet he did, too. Ooh, man. I might have been over-modulating there, folks. Ta-da! Let me see. Yeah, I'm probably a little loud. Sorry about that. Okay. Dominic Torgrosa. Thanks for that one. Hope you heard it. Not sure I saw you pop up. I bet you're not still at the red light, though. So thanks for that track, my friend. And I'm going to have to start working my butt off here to play all the tracks from people who were still in the stream. And I'm just going to start heading straight towards them here. Let me see. Let's see. Welton Kinder is the first one that pops up here. He's been with us for a while here in the stream tonight, and we've had him on the show for quite a few times. And it's great to have you here again. He emailed me this track directly to the email address that you see below. Right there. homegrownindie@gmail.com. Should have said this earlier, but if you have a track for me, reach out to me. Send it to homegrownindie@gmail.com right there on the screen, or drop it in one of the groups that participates in this series of shows, GBU, CRR, RTR, Songanon, Song Spark, and I always forget, but I should always start out with We All Rise Together. Great music coming out of all of those Facebook groups. Or if you know somebody who wants to be on the show, have them email me, or you can email me. And if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can messenger me. Okay. That had to be said at some point in the show. And I'm still going to play this Welton Kinder song, no matter what I just said. Okay, here we go. Profunda by Welton Kinder. Great song and video to match by Welton Kinder. He always has kind of an engaging video to go along with. Did I get the name of that right? Profunda. I actually got that wrong. Hold on a second. Watch this. Okay, there we go. Profunda by Welton Kinder. And always that good electronic dance beat, man. I love it. So, let's go on to our next track by a person who's in the stream at this very moment. And that is John David Lees with his track, Dark Times Ahead. He's with us here in the stream. So let's check him out on Spotify. Wait a minute. Sister comes ahead. Yeah. Over there and give him some love. John David Lees with the very abrupt ending there. Surprised old Ron. Surprised the dude. Okay, what'd you think? John David Lees, great track, my friend. Thanks for calling it to my attention. Folks, all the music on this show is made in GarageBand, mostly. But I talked to John a little bit. And he said, all made in GarageBand. So there you go, man. Excellent stuff. Welton kinder liked it. Hello to Pete Johns, who's here with us from Studio Live today. Where's Pete? There he is, right there. Thanks for joining us, my friend. And since he's here, and if you can't get enough of this kind of indie music by home recordists like yourself, then make sure that you get yourself over to, and let's see what we have here, to Your Music Live.
What is Your Music Live? Well, it's 2 hours of the best
And
independent music
check it
online.
out.
And the cool thing is you can submit your songs over at studiolivetoday.com/YML to be considered on a future show. And it's all brought to you thanks to our wonderful friends at DistroKid. If you want your music out there on Spotify, Apple Music,
Okay.
iTunes, a bunch of places, DistroKid got you covered. And you can save 7% off your first year.
Okay, so I am not affiliated with that DistroKid part of it, but I am affiliated with telling you that Pete Johns has a really cool show and that you should go check it out, and that the link for it is already in the details to this live stream, as are all the other songs, links to songs that I could possibly have played in all planes of reality. Without any kind of a space-time continuum flux. But some of them won't get played. But the link to Jade Starr's channel and to Pete Johns' channel are already in there. I usually say already in there, but I decided to put the L in today. Okay, so there you go. Check out Pete Johns. Thanks for hanging out with us, Pete. Do we still? I have to check the chat now and then just to make sure that people are still watching. I agree. Pete has a great show, and right on. Okay, thanks for that track, John David Lees. And let's get on to the next track, because really I'm getting down to the wire here, kind of. Which is going to be by Jude Capana, because here was the deal. Jude sent me a track, and I was about to play it 10 times during this show already, and I keep forgetting because it's not on the list, because that's just the way it is. Okay, but what I am going to do, and Jade Starr, our moderator for this show, says, check out Pete Johns. And she's right. So check him out. Pete has a great show. I don't know how that got back on there, but it's cool. I applaud that comment. So what I'm actually trying to do is get to the Jude Capana, which is over here on my personal side of the house. And not really. He just sent it to me in my messenger. I'm just being a little dramatic. Here we go. Don't Leave Me Early by... Wait, here's two. He sent me two of them. Well, I'm going to play this one since I'm on this one. I did some backup vocals on this one. The bass was done by David Asher, and song written and sung, and the guitars played by Jude Capana of Maze End Music Lab. So let's check him out right here. I played the bass.
Every day I wake up and thank the good Lord that you're mine. And every night I break down. I'm on my knees at your feet and I'm crying. Please don't leave me early. Don't leave me here on my own. I just couldn't live without you. I have to be the first to go. Always be with you. I will cold, my thoughts go racing, round and round inside of my head. Why'd you leave me early? I thought together we'd see it through. I know I promised to join you, but there's so much more that I wanna do. But I will always remember you. I will always honor you. I will be with you soon. And so much more for me to do.
I almost forgot about that one, Jude. But that was a pretty cool track that we did back a few months ago. I can't remember. Not quite 6 months ago, I think. But there you go. Jude Capano of Mazen Music Lab, and a seamlessly never-ending fountain of new songs every week. Just like a lot of folks in the community here. There's a lot of people who drop songs every couple of days. Dom Torregross has been on fire, you know. Alan Abrams' new album recently called Nobody Cares, we've been playing lately. I think we might have played all the tracks off of it. So many people contributing music to some of us who don't want to be told what the fuck to listen to, you know? If I want to listen to only this, okay, I listened to the Rolling Stones until Charlie Watts died. Now I'm listening to homegrown indie music live. Changed my mind. Okay, thanks for that song there, Judester. I appreciate it. Let's see, what do we have next? Okay, so I think the final person who is in the stream, and please do remember that if you have a track for me, reach out to me in one of the Facebook groups or homegrownindymusiclive@gmail.com. Next, we have Thomas Gillane, who did reach out to me, sent me a message and said, that's all, folks, that he had a new song called All You Got. And here it is. An accomplished pianist and really a great home recordist. Check him out, Thomas Gillane.
Give your heart to
Thomas Gillane with that latest track. He's been. Okay, hold
잠깐만요. 괜찮아요.
on. Wait. Oh, here we go. This is not what we want to go to. Ka-dish. We'll bow. Okay, let me see. Let me get back on track after that great Thomas Gillane song. And always very moving, his work. And, he releases one every several months, it seems like, puts a lot into those productions. And, just really, really great, gripping stuff, Thomas. I'm glad that you laid that one on us, and I'm glad that you're here with us tonight, man. I really appreciate Thomas Gillane, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for him and go over to his channel as well. All the links are in the details to this live stream, and give Thomas's channel a sub and like his songs, every one of them. And you have to listen to them all too. You should. Right on. Okay, so there you go, Thomas Gillane. Let's just shift gears a little bit. Darren, Anderson has been on fire with his latest album, Bad Habit, and he had a song earlier called My Wine, but there was no official video, and now he's got the official video for that one out, and it rocks. So let's just shift into high gear a little bit with some Darren Anderson, My Wine.
Not getting any younger, getting older by the day. Now we found ourselves thinking too much. Can we find another way? Well, I say to you, won't you come with me? We'll grab some red and we'll drink the night away. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright, drink some wine with me. Oh yeah. Alright, drink some wine with. Let's open your eyes and find your families. Make up for lost time and accept apologies. Well, I say to you, won't you come with me? We'll grab some red and we'll drink the night away. Oh, yes, we will. Oh, yeah. Alright. Drink some wine with me. Oh, yeah. Alright. Drink some wine with me. Grab a bottle of wine, sit down with your friends and family, drink it till it's gone. Oh yeah, alright, drink some wine with me. Oh yeah, alright, drink some wine with me. Oh yeah, drink some fucking wine. Drink some wine with me. Drink some wine with me. Drink some wine. Drink some wine. Drink some wine with me.
Darren Anderson with My Wine.
G'day guys, hope you liked my music video. If you like that one, check these ones out. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Rock on!
All right, man. I got to give me one of those. That was pretty cool, I do have to say. And everybody dug it. And what can you say? We had his song, Get It On the show several times, along with his song Habit. And yeah, all really great stuff. Check out Jade Starr's interview with Darren Anderson as well on her How to App on iOS channel. Metalhead Hippie, I will play an on-the-spot request if I can, and considering that there's only one song left, only one more song left for this episode, if you will, of GBU Live, the GarageBand show. And don't forget about the non-GarageBand show on Friday here on Homegrown Indie Music Live channel. That being the Homegrown Indie, I guess most folks are just calling it Indie Live. So you got GBU Live and Indie Live, okay? Just forget about all that stuff at the beginning because I had to have something different for the Gmail address. But that's a trade secret. Just check me out on Friday again. But hasn't this been a super amazing amount of GarageBand music? Don't jump ship yet. We got one more track, and I got some more bling at the very end that I fixed up, so you guys got to stick around with me for my new bling too. They're going, oh, will the rebranding of Ron's channel ever end? Okay, all right, so Metalhead Hippie, if you're gonna come up with one, man, come on up with it, because I think I'm just gonna pick one here from my list that I'm looking at and make that the last track, unless MHH Mike Hotel sends me a track. So I'm going to play one. And I think what I'm going to do, there's a lot of good tracks in that list, in the details to the live stream. Go listen to them all. But I'm going to close with this. It's been on my list for a couple of shows, and I really wanted to play it. And I'm just going to do it now by James Timms, who's always comes out with great stuff. He's a great recordist, sounds good. And, if he's not doing an original, he makes the cover his own, which he makes his own in the case of this cover of Hit the Road Jack, here done by James Timms. Let's check it out.
Down and go. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Yeah, yeah. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, now, baby, don't you treat me this way. 'Cause I'll be back on my feet someday. Don't get futile, 'cause it's understood. Got no money and you just ain't no good. Guess if you said so, I'd have to pack my things and go. I'd have to pack my things and go. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Yeah, yeah. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Yeah, yeah. Hit the road.
I should be able to sing like that, but instead we got James Timms, who definitely has the pipes to kill that song. Oh, wouldn't you say? He does some rock stuff too. Yeah, I always like his stuff. So, before we play this last song that Metalhead Hippie has requested, remember that if you want to reach out to me and get your music played for other like-minded artists and people who dig, home recorded music and all music, send it right here, right to homegrownindielive@gmail.com. And I'm just going to keep saying that, and it's going to end up just sinking in. homegrownindielive@gmail.com, and I'll get you on my list. Okay? So let's check out what Metalhead has sent on over to me. Oh, I see here. He requests that we play a song by Mark Tanner, who is also in the stream. So how cool is that? It's an assist. Tip suk, as they say in Vietnamese. So let's check this out. Mark Tanner, and I have not heard this, so I'm just assuming it's Ron Reddy based on the credentials of the person who requested it. Here we go. Mark Tanner, For What It's Worth cover.
There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling me I got to beware. Time to stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds, getting so much resistance from behind. It's time to stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs, mostly saying hooray for our side. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep into your life, it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, the men come and take you away. We better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Right on, Mark Tanner, who said he had no idea that MHH was going to request that, but he did, and I'm certainly glad that he did. Yeah. Good song from my era of things. Yes, it was. I'm firmly afoot in the music of that era. Thank you, Mark Tanner, for that. Thank you, Metalhead Hippie. Thanks to everybody who had songs on the show tonight, and to those whose songs her links I had on the list, but wasn't able to play the song tonight. I wasn't able to, and I just have to let you know, I always make the lists too long because I want to get the links out there too. But if folks show up in the stream, I'm going to probably play their whole song, and that's the way it goes, And that's the way, I like it, So ends another GBU Live. Thanks to Pete John for showing up as well. And let's see. I don't think I have any further announcements other than I will see you on Friday. And don't forget, well, Pete's show's on Saturday, so watch my show on Friday. Tomorrow morning, watch Jade Starr's show. The links are all there. And until then, real people, real music. And don't go yet. I guess some semi-new bling right here. Okay, bye-bye.